Must be hungry then.
No. Not anymore. Are you?
great adventure, Captain. It's wonderful to be alive, isn't it? And see the world progress in front of you.
I hope Professor Grimson lives.
It's too bad, Downey, but there's never any progress without tragedy.
Someone is going to have to pay for it. Someone
Who
who...
knew the secret of S505?
Come in. We've dropped the pilot, sir. Take the bridge, Mr. Rogers, till we're abeam Cape John Light. Yes, sir. Dr. Howard and Miss Kane, I'll speak to you, sir. Where are they? Doctor? What is it, Doctor? That's all right. Major Pope here is Mr. Watson's representative this trip.
Oh, I see. I have just completed an analysis of Captain Holling's blood.
And what have you found, Doctor?
Traces of an uncommon drug that's hardly known outside the West Indies. It has the peculiar properties of temporarily paralyzing the nerve centers of the brain.
What, in your opinion, is the means of getting this poison into his system?
His food, drink, perhaps even the tobacco that he smoked might have been drugged.
Why, Captain Holling didn't have an enemy in the world.
The world is very large, Captain Downey. But this liner, fortunately, is a little world all its own.
You mean that anyone on board this ship...
Who else would have been close enough to him to systematically administer a poison without exciting his suspicions?
But no one was any closer to him than we people in this room.
Yes. Quite so.
Are you implying that one of us...
It was your own suggestion, Mr. Rogers. I presume that Miss Kane here had charge of Captain Holling during his illness?
Yes, he did.
Did he at any time drop a hint as to any bad feeling existing between himself and anyone on board?
Not that I know of.
You're quite sure, Miss Kane?
Of course. Don't you suppose I'd tell you?
Unless you were shielding someone.
Don't you think that's going just a little too far, Major Pope?
Do you object to my questioning, Miss Kane?
She told you she doesn't know anything about it. Isn't that enough?
Well, if she's nothing to conceal, why should you be so concerned?
Do you mean by that she's shielding me?
That's absurd.
Why don't you ask who had anything to gain by removing Captain Holling?
Well, I realize, of course, that Captain Downey owes his promotion to what happened.
Are you trying to say...
Of course he isn't.
Say what you mean. Major Pope said it. Take it up with him. Yes? Yes, she's here. I'll tell her. Passenger name of Morton asking for you.
Oh, yes, thank you. I told him I'd be here. It's the Plimpton case, Doctor. If you have no more questions to ask me, may I go to my patient?
Certainly. Drug, you say, Doctor?
Take the bridge, Mr. Rogers. I'll talk to you later. Yes, sir.
Isn't there enough trouble between you and Downey without making it worse?
What's the matter? Afraid I'll hurt his feelings?
Cliff, you're absolutely impossible.
I see, Doctor. Thank you.
I'll be in the hospital if you want me.
Thank you. What's the trouble between you and Rogers? The girl?
Leave her out of it.
Oh, I see. You know, I thought for a moment he knew something that might incriminate you.
You were quick enough to take the words out of his mouth.
You know, Captain, Miss Kane is a very, very charming young lady.
What's happening to Renee is real. I've seen it for myself. I came today because last night I had a dream about this place. I was in this house, but it was late at night. I was afraid. I went into your bedroom, but you were both asleep. I knew I was asleep in the dream, but I could feel that someone was awake in the house. I went into Dalton's room. There was something in there with him. It was standing there in the corner. I asked it, "Who are you?" And it said it was a visitor. I said, "What do you want?" It said Dalton. I can still hear that voice.